But here's the other thing that I want to describe about this, is that it is a movement of surrender. Most everything that at least as far as I can tell, what I'm teaching and promoting has to do with surrender. So everything is constructed of consciousness and energy, everything. No exceptions. Our thoughts, our emotions, our bodies, the physical world around us, constructed of energy and awareness, consciousness. So everything is made of that, everything exists within that, and everything terminates in that energy and consciousness. And everything in this reality that we call human/earth, it has a time of origin, it has a path or process, and it terminates. The sun itself had a birth time, it has a duration, and it has an end. All the emotions, thoughts, everything that make us human or that contribute or are part of our being human, it has this journey, an inception, a journey, and a termination. And everything is made of energy and consciousness. So for example, a tree is made of water, sunlight, and soil. What does a tree need to grow and to complete its journey? Water, sunlight, and soil. If you cut off the supply of consciousness to something that's in our system and the way of an emotion, if you suppress it and deny it and find ways to avoid it, and humans have become extremely clever at finding ways to avoid their emotions. Alcohol, drugs, I've heard that 75% of the population, at least in the United States, is using some form of medication. Cigarettes, alcohol, tobacco, alcohol, marijuana, prescriptions, total it all up, 75% of the population. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like it probably is. What the bottom line is, trying to avoid unpleasant emotions. And even those who are not using substance, oftentimes, maybe all the time, how do they avoid their emotions? Project it on somebody else. You don't like what you're feeling, blame somebody else. You don't like what you're feeling, blame it on the politicians, blame it on the economy, blame it on, export it, project it onto somebody or something else. It's a coping strategy. So the method then that I'm using and talking about is come back. It's just own the emotion. Come back to the emotion. Be very honest with the emotion, and find out where it's located in your body, and then explore what is the conceptual component of it. Now, if you're doing it on your own, it will help if you breathe. It'll help a lot if you breathe. Breathe deeper. Some people say breathe through into your nose, out through your mouth. That does some kind of switching thing. But if you at least have a regulated breath, it will help you to navigate into it, and to begin to release some of the energy that's caught up there. When we're just being with the emotion, being curious and honest and giving attention into the emotion and into the place in our body, we're surrendering the work of unraveling that to consciousness. It's being surrendered to consciousness when we're just using our attention to direct consciousness into it. It won't work if we approach it with the idea of changing it or getting rid of it, that doesn't work, as far as I can tell. What works is just to give it pure attention. Same way when we're doing the eye practice, you're just directing attention to it. You're not looking for something. You're not trying to create something, not trying to duplicate somebody else's experience. Just directing attention into that and directing consciousness through the power of attention into the emotion, places stored in the body, and the conceptual component of it. Or using your breath. Using your breath enhances consciousness, and you're putting consciousness into it. Then the consciousness goes in and actually enables that trapped emotion or energy in your body to continue its trajectory and to come to its completion in a natural way.